is it that we gotta deal with ripoff artists? For those who don't know, I'm talking about some games that rip off mine and TGR's work here, and not even doing it in a quality fashion.
Right, I'm
You can
here as
explain
well,
more of
and
it.
right, I'm here. So there are users known as Prodigy MathCapitan and the Howard Ball Game Studio who have created repeated upon repeated every week, top of the hour, um, knockoffs, and I mean literal bootleg knockoffs of the press your luck content we have created, which include Mod Smash's worked on and the Whammageddon family.
And one of the ones they've included also has content from other people.
Mm.
I mean, I've seen some stuff I've done.
They even stole the 16th anniversary board, which I'm
Yeah,
surprised, which I don't know how they got, nor know how they even managed to mess it up.
they probably got it from watching my video though.
They probably screen capped everything.
Right. But here's the one he's talking about. Note at 7 I wanted this square 8 here to be like the one on the 2019 version's second round board of 2000 in a spin, 2250 in a spin, and 2750 in a spin. They screwed that up. As you can see, there's a 750 in a spin still there. And I can't even load the round 1 board because they didn't even include 975 in their slide database, which I put on mine.
Yep.
And I see other people's work like your Whammageddon, the stuff I
They don't
did.
even call.
The,
They're not even calling it Whammageddon properly. They call it Whamdagon.
and I see stuff from some of my friends I've met throughout the years, like M Fiji Studios, Mountain Hawk, and LSC Cards Fan, among others. Home Game
Now on that,
Entertainment, Mountain Hawk, Grego, Grapebite, and the list goes on.
I'm actually hesitant now to include the new soundtrack in Expert Edition because they're probably going to try to rip that as well. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I know.
By the way,
And I
even Sam has agreed. Sam Locke has agreed, even because he wants to get those hands on those masters. He's agreed. He's not going to give them anything, nor anyone else. What makes it even worse is they also rip a lot of artwork I've created. They've ripped so much artwork that I've created. Specifically, the metallic Press Your Luck logo, which was created specifically for Whammageddon. And the reason it was made for Whammageddon was to have a 2000s feel.
right. They even ripped up a Simp You Luck for those who follow the men's bathroom choir on Roblox, which is a meme heavy parody of itself. But yeah.
But the thing is, they also got this wrong.
Well, I wouldn't blame them for not being able to get the Simpulux stuff right because a lot of their spaces are gimmick parody spaces.
Right, and here's the worst. One of the worst things. We've actually tried talking to Prodigy Math MathCapitan and Howard Ball. We keep telling them, stop using our things. And all they keep talking about is trying to get us to air their stuff, which includes Among Us the Game Show, Press Your Luck Meme Mania, which is one of the three worst ones they've created, and a bunch of others. And they even made two. They even tried to make a knockoff Whammageddon XL, which is called Prodigy's Whammageddon XL, which is that's not even. It's not even Whammageddon. They got that spell. They messed up the spelling so badly. I'm not only assuming that they're illiterate, but I'm assuming their native language, the language they know how to speak, is probably not English.
If they even understand that what they're doing is technically theft.
Right, and not just that though. We've tried talking to them. We've tried telling them these things, and all they do is just talk about prizes they have in mind for Excel and other things like that.
Right. They even have
Which
by
and
as
they try to avoid every question we have.
they even cut they even include some of my Whammy Expert Edition stuff here. Once I get this back up.
I had to open my windows because I'm going past a landfill right now.
Okay.
But that's just why you'll hear a wind tunnel. But
I'm just
what
wondering
makes
why
it even worse.
I can't even show my screen here, but they have some of my Whammy Expert Edition stuff.
What makes it worse is one night when we were filming, Prodigy MathCapitan actually came on to the Plushies Gaming Den VC before they were banned, and they had film and they had by themselves filmed a pilot recording of one of the upcoming Press Your Luck mods called Freddy Fazbear's Whammageddon and put it on YouTube. They had deafened themselves so they could take all the credit, like they weren't even playing. It was me, Noah, and one other. But here's the thing, and they also used the names of people from the Gaming Den and the Rift without permission.
And the stuff they do end up doing that's tries to be original are either laying jokes, even lamer than some of the stuff I see elsewhere, or crap job. For example, that thing. What the heck is that supposed to be?
I My screen froze, so it's just loading for me. Just
Okay,
I can't even tell. Like I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's like they made like an albino whammy Joker recolor and like these horrible whammy drawings as well.
yeah. And that's the Joker Whammy recolor. I don't know if you can see it or not because of my OBS window being
No, but I don't really need to because I've already seen it.
okay. I'll stop the screen share for us, but I won't stop showing you this stuff on the video feed. I mean, look at it.
Disgusting.
That looks like something you'd see on the logo of Body Language. That the one where he's just doing a yoga pose. It looks like,
Or I literally think they just drew over a Jackie Chan pose.
and they don't even try with the coin backdrop,
Right.
as you can see in this $10 in a spin space.
$10 and it's holy shit.
Not even Australia did that.
No, the lowest you could get on that board was 65. What makes it worse though is we
or
actually have
30.
Joey Whalen. What?
I was gonna say there might have been 30s on that board in Australia. If
There
I,
might have been. I never saw any.
I'll show you that after this recording session, but hmm, but still,
But
we even have a
yeah,
ripoff of involving Abe's Odyssey.
where they got it wrong even. The number on the Abe's Odyssey square is to reference the year it was released, 1997. Here they put 6969.
Immature folk.
Like, Abe's Odyssey is not even an adult party film. It is not the Ren and Stimpy adult cartoon. It's not even Clone High. It's nothing like those cartoons. Yet somehow they got the message that because it was a T-rated game, it's gonna be like Conquer, which it's not.
Conquer
I
wasn't even rated teen. It was M, if I'm remembering right.
It
And
is
they probably got an idea from one of Plus's YouTube poops of it, of the game.
probably
Cause,
probably Abe and the hip young old folks specifically.
because the joke here is that he was jacking off.
Then it's from the Munch's Odyssey YTP. Then that's the only joke where that's the only one where Plush made a joke where Abe's jerking off.
Right. And meanwhile, they even made one for Friends.
Yeah.
1998 in that font, but I just don't get it with these people.
How do you get that right but get Abe's Odyssey wrong? There was never a 69 joke in any Oddworld game, let alone any Oddworld media in general.
Only
I should know.
only parody YouTube poops use it.
Only YouTube poops, and even then, they got that wrong. Like, I'm actually because, as you know, I did work for the Oddworld inhabitants. I've actually worked with them before. They're
Right.
some very nice people. This is an offense. This is an offense to Oddworld inhabitants. This is an offense to their work. We included Abe's Odyssey on the Excel board specifically for one reason, and that reason is to reference, and that reason is because of a reference to how strong of a discussion it is in this community. And these people spat on it, literally spat on it. What
And
makes it even worse, though, is what Prodigy actually wanted us to do. So Joey had sent us all rant messages one night. Joey Whalen and he said something that was a little suspicious to me. And I even told Smash this, and that is Prodigy was trying to make a few dollars off of this. And I'm like, they were monetized? And he's like, yes, they were. Like, how much? What were they charging for? Like, was he charging Howard Ball to make these? I'm like, it turns out Prodigy wanted us, the Bop It Rift, the Gaming Den, and Smash Whammy to pay Prodigy, to pay him $1 to $10 for every single video we made on the Gaming Den, which is over 100, and the rounded estimate, not including the most recent uploads, is about $1,060. 2 words, and I'm sorry for the coarse language. Fuck that.
exactly. And I'm not gonna make any of my usual edits here to throw like a Family Guy cutaway skit would do. Guys, this is serious business, people. There's a reason why I never monetized my channel on YouTube. Mainly out of respect for
But
those
Prodigy did it.
whose fan games I've done throughout the years. Not just with Expert Edition and Whammageddon, but Big John stuff.
Right.
It just
I've
wouldn't
seen
feel
your Big
right.
Johns. Right, and even then, the art style, like they have a minimal, like, early Flash game art style. Like, when I say early Flash game, I'm talking like if they put, I'm talking like if they made, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's so minimal and so lacking, and all they do is just throw my metallic logo on there that it doesn't look attractive at all. The biggest offenders for this are the Whammageddon games and the Spin for a Million. That's not even consistent, the Spin for a Million one. And what makes it unfortunate is these ones have been picking up a lot of attention because people, but these are not the versions we've worked on. These are, what makes it worse is it's one of Nick Dennison's top series,
And
the bootleg.
I know I'm gonna upset some of my friends here, including the games they fan at the TPR fan 2023 here, but you're dealing with bootlegs of bootlegs. Like,
Bootlegs of bootlegs.
I mean, technically, Impressive Look Expert Edition's a bootleg, but that's another topic for another day.
Right, but even then, it's not really a bootleg. It's a homebrew tribute,
Right,
and that's a better way to put it.
right. But still, charging us for having us use your stuff you didn't even work on.
Please, don't even make me laugh because it's not even funny.
Why do I hear Bad Boys coming on? Yeah,
What you
that
gonna
joke went
do when they come for you?
exactly. I was about to say that joke just went over his head.
No, it took me a minute.
But yeah, next thing you know, he's gonna get in trouble with the law or someone.
Fremantle,
Yeah,
because sooner or later he's even gonna slip. He's gonna slip up, and it's gonna get him in trouble.
right. Not if not with Fremantle, with a one pissed off fan gamer or fan game maker even.
My biggest worry though is because of this. I don't know. I think we might have to hold off with Genesis because
Right,
who knows what Prodigy could steal from that.
exactly. And after I asked him about using the stuff he made for Whammageddon soundtrack on the Expert Edition thing, I'm afraid now.
I don't think we should do it. I don't think we should put it. It's not worth it.
Right. I may have had Menacap be the noun of the century joke in a previous video, which I'll explain to you about that a little later if you don't already know, Blanky. But that was the person who kept sending me fake emails pretending to be YouTube for copyright things.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me about that.
But
And
this is, but this is, and it's only getting close to April. But this is already the noun of the year, to put it lightly.
that's accurate. Honestly, it's so accurate. This is literally that's an. And this is even worse though because this is getting just as popular, if not more popular, than the stuff we create.
Right. I may have to make two versions of the Press Your Luck Ramageddon soundtrack. One with the Genesis stuff for off camera, I mean for non recorded episodes, and then one so they won't steal it.
With the older music.
Right. If I do it at all.
Right. I wouldn't blame you if you do, but either way, we're gonna have to wrap up the video here because I actually have to get going now because
And
I have to
I'm
get ready for
right, and
movies.
I'm almost out of things to show and tell.
But yeah, guys, let this Let this show you like what these people really are. These are not other versions of Whammageddon. These are not approved, but they've not asked us for any of these materials. They have ripped it. They have probably screenshotted it, and I have no idea how they got. I have no idea how they got half this stuff. We're presuming there's a mole somewhere in the community, but we don't know where.
And then there's this jump scare edition.
Not even gonna look.
Me neither.
But yeah, I think that's the video then.
With that, I say good night, and please be original in your fan games. Let that be a lesson to you. Be original. And next time, there won't be any salty language in a video.